Have you ever avoided smiling? Not because you didn't want to, but because you were afraid of what people might notice? That strange taste? That doesn't go away. The bleeding? That shows up when you least expect it. And that quiet thought, in the back of your mind, what if something is really wrong? We're not alone. There are thousands of people going through the exact same thing right now. People who brush every day, who try different products, who follow everything they're told, and still, nothing really changes. Toothpaste, mouthwash, medications, maybe even painful dentist visits. And yet, the problem keeps coming back. And over time, those small signs start becoming something bigger. Bleeding gums, persistent bad breath, sensitivity, and sometimes, even pain. But here's what makes it worse. It's not just physical. Changes how you feel around people, how you speak, how you smile, even how close you allow someone to get. And deep down, there's a fear many people don't say out loud. What if I lose my teeth? Now, what if we've been looking at this the wrong way? What if the problem isn't only in your mouth? Some emerging perspectives suggest that oral health may be connected to something deeper, your internal balance, which means you could be trying to fix the symptoms without ever addressing the root cause. And this is where a different approach begins. Instead of working from the outside, what if you could support your body from within? That's the idea behind a formula called ProDentim, a combination of natural ingredients and beneficial bacteria designed to support a healthier environment from the inside out, not masking the problem, but helping your system rebalance. People who try this approach often report subtle changes at first, then something more noticeable: fresher breath, healthier looking gums, and a growing sense of confidence. Not overnight miracles, but something real, something consistent. Imagine speaking freely again, smiling without hesitation, not thinking twice about getting close to someone. Now, you might be wondering, why haven't I heard about this before? That's a fair question. Most solutions focus only on what you can see, but not everything starts on the surface. So at this point, you have a choice. You can keep doing what you've always done and hope things change, or you can explore a different path. A path that doesn't just focus on what you see, but on what's happening inside your body. Because when you begin to understand how your body works, you start to realize something important. Your mouth is not isolated. It's directly connected to the balance of bacteria inside your body. And that's where the idea behind ProDentim becomes different. Instead of acting like a traditional oral product, it works as a probiotic-based formula designed to support beneficial bacteria that play a role in your oral environment. Now let's break that down in a simple way. Inside your mouth, there are billions of bacteria, some good, some not so good. When the harmful bacteria start to dominate, that's when problems begin to appear: bleeding gums, bad breath, inflammation, and discomfort. What ProDentim aims to do is help restore that balance. Its formula includes carefully selected strains of beneficial bacteria, combined with natural compounds that support oral and digestive harmony. Some of these ingredients are associated with supporting gum health, others help create a fresher environment in the mouth, and some are linked to overall balance in the body. It's not about attacking aggressively, it's about supporting intelligently, and that difference in approach is what many people find interesting, because instead of temporary fixes, it focuses on long-term balance. Now, does that mean it works instantly? No, and that's important to understand. Real change, especially in the body, takes time and consistency. But what many people report is that after using this kind of approach consistently, they begin to notice improvements. Not dramatic overnight transformations, but gradual, steady progress. A mouth that feels cleaner, breath that feels fresher, gums that feel less irritated, and maybe most importantly, a return of confidence. Because when you're no longer constantly thinking about your mouth, you start to feel like yourself again. You speak more naturally, you smile more openly, you connect with people without hesitation. And that kind of change goes far beyond appearance. It affects your daily life. Now, if you're someone who has already tried multiple solutions, it's completely normal to feel skeptical. In fact, you should be, because not everything works for everyone, but understanding a new perspective gives you a new option, and sometimes that's all you need. So instead of asking, will this magically fix everything? A better question might be, does this approach make sense for me? Because at the end of the day, this is about making an informed decision, not based on hype, but based on understanding. So here's what you can do next. If you're curious, if this resonates with what you've been experiencing, take a moment to learn more. Right below this video, there's a link where you can explore more details about ProDentim, including how it works, what's inside, and what others are saying. You don't have to decide anything right now. Just take a look and see if it aligns with what you've been searching for, because ignoring the problem won't make it disappear, but understanding it might just change everything. And if there's even a small chance that you could feel more comfortable, more confident, and more like yourself again, isn't that worth exploring? Click the link below on the description of this video now or on the fixed comment, and discover if this approach could be the step you've been missing, because your confidence, your comfort, and your well-being are worth it.